Last time on Up, Up, and Away. You got secret identities, your AKAs, so that you can be on board the Space Whale for this big 3-day party that happens in 5 days. The next morning, Gigi has all of you gather down in the training area. And she says, "Is everyone ready?"
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right then.
Is this an AI picture as well?
Yes, it is an AI picture. Nice, whale balls. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. All right, so Gigi addresses Anya, and she says,
Yes.
"Your blade dancing idea. How committed to that are you?"
Well, I thought I was pretty good. You said it was pretty good. I'm committed.
Totally committed.
Yes.
All right. For the next 4 days, you will train in the hyper chamber. Follow me. We'll start right now.
The hyperchamber is the hollow chamber, basically.
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. So she follows her to whatever a hyperchamber is, because Anya has no idea what a hyperchamber is.
So she takes her over to this door that has
All right.
like all these like symbols on it that kind of look like if you could read them, you would imagine that they said all kinds of things like danger and there were all kinds of warnings and stuff on there.
But she can't read that.
She cannot. Gigi presses the button and the doors open, and there's kind of like this mist that rolls out. Gigi says, "Be prepared. When you enter the chamber, 4 days will pass out here, but 4 weeks will pass for you inside. You will be doing an intense regimen of training. There's a program set up. There is a trainer. You will train when they say to train. You will eat when they say to eat. You will sleep when they say to sleep. This will last for 4 weeks for you. Again, only 4 days will pass for us outside. Good luck." And she
Okay.
kind of just pushes you in.
All right. So Anya's kind of used to that. Not she isn't used to it recently, but like when she was being trained as a scout, that was kind of the thing. She was a scout, and you know she's kind of used to training. So there, yeah, she'll do that.
All right. So Anya goes into the thing, the doors shut. You see this thing
Mm-hmm.
kind of go and lock, and all these lights come on. Gigi pushes some buttons, and Anya's training begins. For Anya,
Training montage.
she's kind of momentarily dazed, but when she kind of awakens, she's in a room that is similar to the training room that you were in before.
Mm-hmm.
And now there is a female trainer who is also an elf. And that trainer immediately begins to give you instruction.
Okay.
So Anya is set on her way.
Mm-hmm.
Gigi looks at Thiwar. "We have no time to waste with you."
Mean I'm a perfect singer.
"It's true. You do have the raw talent. However, we need to get some buzz. I have chosen 5 tracks. They were unreleased of mine. All hits, I'm sure. But one is a banger. All Night Stars. We're going to record All Night Stars in my personal studio tonight with your vocals, or all day today. Once the recording is done and mixed, I'm going to leak it to the proper channels as a hot new single of an upcoming star. I'm sure that it'll get some traction, and if we can get some buzz going, and I think we can, well, Hans Proner will be the newest sensation by the time Space Whale starts.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
There's 5 songs. You only have to record one because we only need to get one out into the public. But you need to learn all 5 for performance. So there's no time to waste. She hands you a data pad and a like what looked like earpieces.
Okay, I'll throw them in.
Man,
I'll start
believe he-
practicing until she comes back.
can't
Okay.
believe Garrett's a K-pop star now.
Hell yeah. So
No, it's not K-pop. It's y'all ready for this? Ba ba da ba 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 da ba
Oh
ba
yeah.
ba.
So she like pushes a couple of buttons on the thing. The language is in common for you, so it's readable by you. And so now you have a display that you are able to control. And you can kind of see there's like play and you can see the lyrics and various things you can kind of navigate it. It's pretty easy. It's set up.
It's karaoke.
Timmy.
Wait, what's going on?
All right. First of all, drink this.
Say no more.
She hands you this large pitcher of what looks like dark ale.
Am I be drunk for this entire you said 4 weeks?
It's better you be drunk for the next part. Drink up.
Okay. And Timmy slugs it down.
All right. So
Now we're
Tim
going to mutilate you so that you look like a war hero.
Yeah, it just slashes your eye.
Oh.
she's going to let Timmy get sloshed and she's going to move over to Ren. Ren. I have 3 types of drugs for you. The first one is Stardust. It's a powder, a psychedelic. It allows the user to have visions. It's very, very popular at these types of events. The second is Laughing Haze. It comes in the form of a small tab that can be placed in the mouth on the tongue. It provides extreme euphoria as well as in some cases extreme stamina, and also again a very popular drug at these types of events. And then the last one
I
is
just heard a
called
cat.
the Green Vision. And the Green Vision is made of a leaf, and it is a relaxing and intoxicating when inhaled. I think these 3, we don't want to diversify too much.
Sounds good to me.
As far as credits are concerned, there are a couple things that you can do. If you're willing, we can give you a surgical implant that will allow you to scan, collect, and record credits without having anything being removable from your person. Often users have them installed in their wrist.
I think I'd rather have it outside of my person.
There's a greater risk with that, but we can do that. Now, I have to tell you that there are also physical credits. They look like small chips, but they are smart, so they can still be tracked. You can use your device that you use to collect the credits to scan these credits. However, at a place like this, where everything is highbrow, it would be considered not a good thing to scan the credits of the person while they are there.
Gotcha.
Meaning that there's a possibility for fake or false credits. However, at this type of event, the possibility is slim. I'll get you pricing on these 3 drugs before the event. Is there anything else that you need?
I don't think so.
All right. Timmy, are you how are you doing?
No, I'm feeling pretty good.
Did he drink the whole pitcher?
Oh yeah,
All right. She says
that's been done.
she she hands him a glass, like a full cup, a shot, and this little ball.
I feel like I've seen this one before.
Stick this up your ass.
And she says, swallow the shot, swallow the ball, chug the glass.
All right. So I swallow the shot, the ball.
Okay. Chug the glass.
Yep.
And oh,
Mm,
Sticks in,
mm.
sticks in the dark, swallowing balls.
Oh,
oh, oh, you're starting to feel
that was
kind
a
of
good one.
weird. It's
Tastes like peanut butter.
you notice that Timmy starts to kind of start to turn a little bluish. He's starting to turn blue. His like
God.
lips are turning blue.
You're turning violet, Violet.
You start to kind of shake and get weak and finally fall to the floor. Convulsions begin to set in
Jesus
as
Christ, what did you do to him?
as he turns more and more purple and his limbs start to elongate
He starts
and
swelling
it's
up like a balloon.
and it's painful. His fingers are like going like growing and shit, and he's like, and he's just kind of
Oh my God.
shaking on the ground.
Is it like the scene in American Werewolf in London?
Kind of, kind of, except for he's not getting hairy. He's just getting like purple and long. His hair and his beard are growing, and he's just kind of like convulsing on the floor. And after a few moments, he's still, and he didn't look like Timmy anymore. But he's totally passed out. There's this like blue guy, this kind of bluish, like actually really like an indigo color, like a deep indigo. And he's almost like he's like basically man size.
Excuse me. Blah. Man, this shot you had me take, he's even messed me up in real life. Crazy. Wow. Will he be okay?
Yes, he will. And it's not permanent. It only lasts 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna get back to the fucking ship. Who the fuck is this?
Okay. I'm sure I'll get used to it.
So Timmy's taking a little bit of a nap.
He's going away for a while.
Just a little bit. All right, Kegel.
Yes.
She's like, don't make me swallow any of that shit.
Besides your special request, what do you need to know about the art world?
Need to be able to study demonology. Need to know everyone's fears.
Jesus.
All right. I'll set you up to study at a computer where you can look up the common fears of the peoples in this sector. However, you should know that uh, the people that will be coming to this party are going to be widely varied and possibly from far away, quadrants on the other side of the galaxy. So, trying to study everyone's fears is going to be difficult.
I just need enough to put on a show.
I'll try and give you as much information as I can. Gothics,
Yes.
you need some exotic animals.
Yes, I do. And information about uh, the general wildlife of this world and any relevant ones that I should be made aware of.
Hmm.
What kind of exotic animals would aid me in this journey? Or that I could even take aboard this party?
I think that you yourself are better suited to that. My plan for you is to have one of my men take you out into the deep jungle,
You in the ass.
where I'm sure you'll be comfortable. There,
I'm
you
gonna
can
need some of those drugs that you gave Ren.
the vision one.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. Load me up.
And take me out in the jungle and fuck me. I better at least not know what the hell's going on. Anyway,
I feel because you already have senses and are in touch with nature, that you best will be able to find the creatures that will best aid you in this. I'll have a man take you out. You'll have 4 days.
okay.
Agreeable?
Sounds like a plan to me.
I think you should just go find our snake buddy and like enslave him
Enslave him.
and turn him into an exotic creature.
This is my rare talking snake bread.
I'm still working on a pilot, but I'm confident I'll have one before you need to leave.
It was a last minute thing, but meet your pilot, Mike.
But meet the pilot, Mike. All right, so Anya's in her training.
No, that's the guy's name. The guy's name is Meat. His name is Meat, the
Meet.
pilot.
Exactly, meet. All right, so Anya's in her training. Thiwar, Gigi takes Thiwar up into her office where her personal studio is, and they begin to record his hit. Um, so Anya, let's go ahead and make a let's go ahead and make a dexterity check, a strength check, and a constitution check for your first week. Okay.
Okay. Strength next, right?
Any order, it doesn't matter.
Okay. And then you said a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Ooh. Hold on.
Almost.
Okay. The first week was fruitful, but very, very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So going through a
Been a while.
week it was straining. It was straining.
Well, it's been a while since she's gone through like a basic training scenario thing. Yeah.
But she's kind of sensed that the training adjusts to her will really, really push her just to what she feels like is her limit and a little bit past.
Mm-hmm.
And like when she feels like she can't do any more, I mean, really, really about to break is when the thing says, "Okay, you can stop." So it really
Right. Right.
it pushes, in that kind of style.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Thiwar, let's go ahead and let's make a charisma check.
Hey,
Ooh. Ooh.
You record a fire track.
This is Frank Sinatra level.
This is just it's an absolute rager. You almost can't believe it. Gigi almost can't believe it. She's like she tells you that she thinks your vocal is better than hers.
He's a natural.
maybe I should give up this adventuring life and just become a singer.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. This entire party is gonna be like, fuck the rest of the adventure. We're all doing
We're
everything
we're
now.
we got
We're
better
making a boy band.
lives. We got better lives out in the universe. All right. So immediately Gigi gets to work uh, getting this single leaked out to various places and getting things into the works. And now that you've kind of mastered that one, you need to learn the other four songs so that you can perform them, as well as whatever performance technique you're going to do. So I don't know how you wish to perform them, if you're going to do dancing or, that's up to you to decide on your technique. But these are pretty pop songs. They're definitely songs that they have a good beat and are easy to dance to.
Will I also have backup dancers? Or is it just me going in?
You'll go in on your own. However, there will be a variety of performers there that you can likely coordinate with, because that's kind of part of the thing of the party is that people kind of, you know, they they kind of network in a way, and so yeah, Rager. All right, Timmy finally wakes up.
What the hell?
Ah, you've woken. Good.
What did
You're
you
ready.
do to me?
Ah,
Why am I blue?
well, you're more of an indigo, really. To be fair, uh, the one thing that I didn't tell you about um, all of the officers in that military is that well, they're all Sinparayan. So
What?
if you're going to be an admiral, then well, you had to be Sinparayan.
It's what Simple Line looks like.
It is.
How am I like this forever?
No, only 2 weeks. Now, did Timmy watch the show? Did Timmy watch the Ganger 5 show?
I don't remember. It's been a while. Let's say that he did, at least for a
Okay,
little bit of it.
he probably did. I mean, anybody who was in the bunks at least saw it, because like there were
Sure.
people that
It,
were binging it, right?
yeah, it was
So
the happening thing at the time.
yeah, so all of the villains in that show, like the lore-cocked guy and like all the bad guys, were these like kind of bluish purple guys, and you look like one of those guys essentially.
Okay, so what do I know about them?
So you don't know a whole lot. She gives you a
Actually,
uniform
he would know anything that he would remember from the
from the
show. That's
show.
what he would.
That's true.
That's what he
That's
would
true.
know.
So if you watched some of the show, you would kind of know. I mean, in the show, they were portrayed as like just the genuine
Nazis.
like scumbags. Yeah, like just baddie, like the standard like kind of imperial kind of baddie guys that are arrogant, and just assholes. Um, they're like super Sinparian supremacist, meaning that they're like absolutely like 100% their race, like
Oh, so
yeah, they're
Nazis. Got
space Nazis, like they're pretty awful. Yeah, so the Lorecock guy who was the like the main bad, the prince guy, um, yeah, you look like one of those guys. She tells you that people call you admiral, but your official title is anybody who's an admiral or a general. The official title is actually uh, Grand Driver of the Overlord. So,
What
so
am I, like
that's
his chauffeur or something?
no driver means kind of something
Yeah,
else.
no.
Driver
Uh,
of war, driver of
I I
you
get you. I
the
get you.
machine, the slavery, whatever. Driver of the supremacy of our species. Yeah,
Right.
all that
Okay.
stuff. So yeah, Grand Driver of the Overlord would be your official title.
This
So
adjacent to the grand engine of the Inquisitor.
yeah, it's
It's a subsection. Yeah.
subsection. Definitely, definitely. So yes, so she tells you that she's possibly working on getting you a slave who can maybe give you some assistance, but she's also working on that as well as the pilot. She doesn't have somebody
Oh,
yet, but
a
she
little
wants to
bit of
give you some.
assistance, I see. It's going to be
Oh.
fun to a few days.
She wants to give you somebody that A will have some knowledge of the Simperime military, and also, if things go down, won't just be like a total hindrance and just die immediately.
Okay,
So,
cool.
you know, somebody that can maybe give you a hand, an extra person. Who
Yeah,
will...
give you a hand.
Give me a hand, all right.
Give you that hand.
hmm
I'm
You
Another.
surprised
know
that
it.
that's not. I'm surprised Timmy didn't look down there just to see what Simperians look like.
Oh, he feels it. He
Oh
doesn't need to
yeah,
look.
yeah. He feels that big blue cock.
Did it get smaller?
3 bowls? What? Yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized what you said. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
He's got the tri-bowl.
Have you guys ever seen shit, George Washington? It's like a little
Washington,
Washington,
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 10
I
stories
heard
high,
that
made of radiation.
radiation.
No, I've
I heard
not.
that motherfucker had like
I've not
30
seen that.
goddamn dicks.
Had 30 goddamn dicks.
I'll
Oh
send it to
man.
you guys.
Dude, have you seen any of the other stuff that any of the other Neely Brothers stuff? Just
No,
as an
no.
aside, look up,
Are they good?
oh man,
Mhm.
there's one that's like it's like some biblical story. It's the story of Lot and Yeah, the Lot and his daughters or whatever, and I don't know.
Oh God.
You just like watch it.
It's the Pillar of Salt one.
Oh my God,
Sodom and Gomorrah?
it's Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what it is, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Dude, it is funny. I remember it
That
now.
one is so fucking funny. It's
Oh yeah, gonna
they'd
have to
have
binge these
sex
later.
with caca and wood.
Oh
Oh man,
God. I'm
Neely
gonna have to
Brothers.
check this out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead and do
I'll
yourselves
have to,
favors later
I have to
today.
check that out.
fun stuff.
Did you guys see the I can only count to 4 that I sent out?
I can only count to 4. Oh no, I just saw it.
Ah,
Oh yeah,
Sent,
yeah, I saw it
sent
before.
oh
last night. Yeah, I did not
yeah,
see it.
it's yeah,
It
check it
looks
out.
kind of fucked up.
It is actually really disturbing actually.
All right, so Tim. Um,
Ugh.
the only thing that Timmy is gonna have a problem with is that he's big now. So
Walking's gonna be a little weird.
yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
feel a little
be
off
his
balance.
his arms are longer, his legs are longer, he's higher off the ground. So he's a pretty dexterous guy, but he's going to from this point until the thing wears off, he's going to have a -2 to his dexterity.
That's okay. My discoordination will make me appear even more drunk. So,
True. Uh, so so
so
note
minus
that.
2 dex.
Yeah.
It's 2
Oh wait a
dex.
minute, did the did he turn into an old alien?
I'm probably
Because when
like,
you're an admiral,
Yeah,
like you're kind
he
of
turned
older.
he turned into kind of an older guy, and he actually does have a little bit of a pot belly. He turned
oh
into a
man,
guy that has like long hair, like long red hair, and he's got like this kind of like these big bushy eyebrows that kind of come down into his beard, which is kind of like pointy. Like he looks like one of those old anime, you know, purple blue villain guys that
Yeah.
you'd see in like, Voltron or any of the like 80s style. He looks like one of those guys,
I mean,
basically.
I look worse than
So,
me Paul back home.
exactly. Um, so as far as for Ren, she
You have to try all of these drugs to so that you know what you're selling.
okay, so she
Hey,
tells
what?
you she tells you that your prices are going to be high, and she tells you that I'm eating all of the profit from this. So you wanted payment? Here's your payment. You get to keep it.
Woo!
I would sell 1 gram of Stardust for 120 credits. I would sell 1 tab of Laughing Haze for 40 credits. And I would sell
That cat.
Sounds like that cat wants some laughing haze.
I would sell 1 gram of the Green Vision for 35 credits. She gives you 1,000 units of Laughing Haze.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Like 1,000 tabs.
Mm-hmm.
She gives you 10 pounds of the Green Vision.
Jesus.
And she gives you 2 pounds of Stardust, which is a lot. 2 pounds. She gives you a lot. She tells you that you shouldn't keep it all in your person, and she gives you this safe thing to keep it locked up in, which activates when you look into it. And she said if anybody else tries to open it, it will explode.
Perfect.
You
She
need to
says
put the bag of holding into the safe.
Put the safe into the bag of holding.
but if somebody holds you in front of it and your eyes are open and you're still alive, that will open it. So don't let that happen.
Understood.
You got to do all the drugs beforehand.
All the
So-
drugs beforehand.
So Ren goes out into the city for the next 4 days, overprices
He's
and
done this
sells all.
before.
Mhm. She also gives him a kind of a watch gauntlet apparatus that or not gauntlet, but what do you call that, bracer? Almost looks like a little bracer, and it has a little screen on it, and she shows him how to scan credits and sets him up with a false ID that he
This
can
is how you
use.
detect all the drug addicts.
She does tell you that that both Stardust and Laughing Haze are addictive. So there will probably be people who are addicts there, and they'll be like just absolutely hooked.
Hitting you up
Yeah,
24/7.
Or you could make somebody an addict. There's always that possibility too. The green vision, people really like it a lot, but it's not physically addictive. Some people use it medicinally. So
All right.
there you go. Kegel, go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
Oh, I gotta roll, and I gotta see what I'm doing. Yeah, I know.
Who's trying to figure that out? Guthix, go ahead. All
Ooh.
right, so your research is going well. You found some nightmarish things about some cultures. In fact, the the race that they're the species that Timmy is now kind of going in Blueface as is is full of crazy like
Blueface baby.
weird like demon stories in their pasts. So lots of gold to mine there. Uh, your special request, Gigi provides it in the form of an additive. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So she gives you a vial of this additive. All right. And Guthix, she sends him aboard the ship with one of those alien guys in those bubble suits with the arc baton thing. And this weird lizardy alien guy flies you out to because he actually has his helmet off, so you see him with his helmet off, and he's kind of like a lizardy looking man, and he flies you out. His name is Buck. You actually have kind of a nice conversation with him. He's a
Bucky.
cool guy. Not Bucky, just Buck.
Keep
If
it
you
a
call
buck
him
50.
if you call him Bucky, he will definitely correct you for
All
sure.
right.
Ready to get corrected a lot of times.
Hell yeah.
The thing is, it probably sounds like buck, but it's lizard. It's like buck.
It's like
Are these
think
actually?
that didn't even come through, did it?
No, that didn't even come through
Yeah, that
at
didn't
all.
register. I thought these
Yeah.
guys in suits were more like automata. Because didn't like their head, like, when we shot their head during the fight, it exploded and like, or is it just the suit, how the suit interacts with
It
them?
was just how the suit interacts with him, yeah. No, these guys,
Okay.
his head's kind of like lizard man like, but they don't
Ah,
seem to have
okay.
tails because, or at least they don't anymore because the suits don't have tails. The suits just look like normal like guy suits, but dude definitely has a lizard head. Um, he's like a Gorn.
He's Argonian.
There's
Yeah.
Slee Stack.
So, yeah, he flies you out into the jungle, like literally like way out into the deep jungle. And he parks the ship kind of in this swamp and he just kind of hangs out and he's like, "I'll be here. Do your thing."
Okay.
You
So
park the ship in a swamp. Do or do not. There is no
there is
try.
no try.
It's got little
Yes.
floaties. It's good. It's all good.
All right. So Guthix is going to wander. He's actually going to get out some rations and like walk
Here,
it
kitty,
around,
kitty, 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 kitty.
I-
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
like make a little, trail stash for animals, and he's gonna wait around a little bit and see if anything is attracted to it. Um,
Buck.
So is so
Buck
is he?
is Buck's like, oh, snacks.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah, yeah,
snacks.
exactly. So is he just going
Withers on him.
to is he going to just simply try and attract animals in a totally mundane way, or is he going to do any? Because I mean, he's a druid. Is he
Yeah, of
going
course.
to meditate? Is he going to do anything mystical? Is he gonna take buy some drugs off of Ren and to
No,
take out
that
to
comes
the
later.
He's gonna get naked and dive into the swamp and get all covered in swamp and leaves and grass, and then he's there. There it is. That's what
Natural
he's gonna do
Gilly.
there. Yeah.
all
Let's
right.
see. I think I'm gonna start out with like just making a little trail to see if I can attract even the most basic of animals. And then I'm gonna back away and like kind of meditate, keep watch, keep an ear out. Um, the idea is just to attract like something so I can talk to it and then get more intel.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get one of the little ones so I can use it as bait to get one of the big ones.
That may or may not be a possibility.
All right. So you go out into the woods and or out into the jungle and you set out some rations and you kind of let them be and you kind of meditate in the jungle. Make a wisdom check.
So, what I get?
Damn.
Sheesh.
You're sitting in the jungle and you feel a presence behind you.
Turn my shoulder. What do I see?
There's something there, blending almost into the leaves. A little green a little green person, a little green guy.
Oh, little guy.
It's a
Gothix?
Trode.
No way. Earth.
I am
Mom?
Sarth.
Oh fuck.
Hello, my friend.
There's one on every planet.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I recognize you through the light.
Ah, well, fate seems to work in strange ways. I'm here to commune. Perhaps you could be of assistance.
Always be of assistance to you. You are a helper.
I've been sent on a mission, and for this mission, I will need the aid of some rather exotic wildlife. And I was hoping the idea was to come out here and see if I couldn't convince the help of the help of some strange beings. Would you happen to know anything about these lands, perhaps?
Gothics, show me the nature of your mission. He holds his hand out.
All right, so like in my mind, I meditate and I think about the mission and the details of it. Can you see it?
Can. Ah. I think I may have a solution for you. Do you trust me, Gothics?
Of course. What is your wisdom, Sarth?
Allow me to be your exotic animal. I will take a different form, something very special.
Oh, sounds like a mighty fine idea. Although it might be dangerous.
Hmm.
Are you willing to I've never, I don't know of your prowess, of course, but I assure you that I will offer my utmost protection.
Through your mind, I saw the risks, but I know that you would do the same for us because you have in the past. The Great Light connects all, and I will do this for you, Gothics.
Thank you, Sarth.
Called
Well,
to me.
what'd you say?
You called to me.
I might do so again in the future. And if you ever need to call upon me, I'd be happy to oblige.
Okay. Let us get to your craft. We have bonding to do.
Okay, so I guess that's that, and then I will walk back
I
to
didn't
Bucks.
expect it to be that easy, but holy
It,
shit, man.
well,
The
the
crit.
light intervenes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sometimes you just need a little bit of inspiration from the die. All right. So Buck is very very surprised that Gothic Society. It's like he's out there for like an hour, and he like comes back to the ship, and Buck's like, "Who's that?"
This is my friend Sarth. He will be of an assistance to our journey.
And Sarth looks up at him, and he says, "Sarth, Sarth, Sarth." Of course, Gothic hears it as "Nice to meet you."
He says hello and nice to meet you.
Uh-huh. You done?
Yeah, I suppose we are. Let's make our
Gigi's
way.
gonna be pleased. Let's get out of here. So Buck gets back on the ship, and the war. Let's go ahead and make another charisma check. See what we got. Little rough. Make another one. Better. Make another one.
I thought it would be funny if he just rolled a nat 20 on one of the songs where he's just absolutely terrible at it.
Absolutely horrendous. Decent. And one more.
Ooh,
Right.
I snapped to that 3.
So
Mhm.
so you within the next couple days, you record you record 4 more songs. 2 more of them are like again like practically hit or not record but practice.
Mhm.
2 of them are you feel like oh yeah you're very very strong. One of them is good. You're decently confident. There's one that you're still having some problems with. You think you can get it, but you're struggling. But it's okay. You'll practice more on that one. But you're going with it, and Gigi's positive. Uh, Anya,
Mm-hmm.
let's go ahead and make another trio of rules.
All right. Damn.
Okay.
Dex.
Thank you.
Oh no. Strength.
Yay.
And ah,
Wow.
still tough. Still having that little bit of a tough time. It, it
Push
was
to.
it was that it's the strength. She's
Mhm.
yeah.
Push to her limit. Push to her
Mm-hmm.
limit again by the thing, but really starting to get into the like the dance part. Really starting to kind of get that down.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
just this her stamina is lacking. She can dance super well for like a short amount of time, but
Mm-hmm.
then gets shaky and then the things start to fall
Mm-hmm.
apart. She can't do everything that she wants to be able to do. Um,
Okay.
make another trio of those roles.
All right. All right. Strength. Oh, oh no.
Crazy.
Wow.
And Constitution.
Anya might be the crit master for better or worse.
Not really. So
Although
once
the
again,
thing is, like,
she is like wrecked. So by the
yeah.
4th week, the beginning of the 4th week, she's feeling tired. She is feeling
Okay.
wrecked. Her muscles are hurting. They're inside the hyper chamber. They're like relaxation things. She is getting like massages and has, but it still,
Mm-hmm.
man, it is hard. Yeah, it's really hard.
Okay.
One more trio of rolls.
All right. I think she's got the dance part down.
Hmm.
She's definitely got the dance part down. Ah, damn.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay.
Constitution is better.
Okay. Now roll me a percentile.
Did she actually roll another 20? Good God.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Anya is in there. She is training hard. And does Ren need anything else, or is Ren set to go? He's got his math down. He's got his
I think
stuff down.
Ren's pretty much set to go.
All right. So Ren's good to go. Uh, Timmy, is Timmy actually gonna bother trying to learn up on any of the military stuff, or is he just gonna wing it?
You know, Timmy isn't the reckless drunkard that he often appears to be all the time. So
Okay.
he'll try to learn a little bit of things, but he'll also be a little bit intoxicated during that
Okay,
time.
okay. So make an intelligence check. Let's see. Timmy's gonna do a little studying.
Let's see. Oh,
Hmm.
it's not so bad.
Okay. So Timmy starts to pick up on a few things, and he's like, he kind of, and you also kind of remember some stuff from the show. As you like read some things, you're like, oh, yeah, oh, okay, all right. So yeah, you're starting to learn a little bit.
Oh,
Guthix
that's what that was. Oh,
Makes his way back to the to GG's with Buck and of course Sarth, and Sarth explains to him that the best way for this to work is they need to meditate together to find the perfect entity that Sarth can embody, that he can connect with you and you can make light.
It's
okay.
either going it's either going to be a sugar glider or a beholder.
So
I just
It's
scroll
just
into the party with a
it's just
beholder.
it's just one of those two extremes. Sugar glider, beholder.
Ah,
so make another wisdom check.
Or a beholder that is the size of a sugar glider.
I'm like Doctor Strange looking through all the however many, like 20 million to 1 odds.
Make a roll a d12.
Middle of the
Okay.
road.
After some intense meditating, Sarth becomes a six-tentacled cephalopod
My
that
God.
is kind of green and blue, and
Hey guys, nice to
he
meet you. This is my exotic pet Cthulhu.
he then attaches himself around you and kind of like slides all around you.
Okay. Seth, spelling that word? Cephalopod.
CEPH Cepha, so CEPHA
That's just the
low
descriptor,
pod.
like the type
Yeah.
of what it is. Um,
Sure, but
Sarth tells you that it is called an Owa. OAH.
You say, isn't the Oa something from Avatar?
I don't know. I've never seen Avatar.
which
Wait, which Avatar? The
which one?
Airbender one or the Blue People one?
The one that doesn't
Blue,
exist, or the blue
the
people?
the blue people.
Ah, yeah, no, I've never seen that movie.
That's funny.
True story.
Should see the sequel.
Yeah, I heard it's coming. Heard that it is coming.
I gotta
All
say, it was
right.
a pretty enjoyable experience. It was like one of my first 3D movies, and it was like pretty well done. But anyway, yes.
Yeah.
On to other blue people.
On to other
Continue.
blue people. All right. So 4 days pass. It is the fifth day. Um, Thiwar, you've you've memorized your songs. You've got a good feeling about it. Um, did you decide on your performance style?
I think I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. Just like
Pretty
mic
simple.
stand, singer, maybe some backup dancers.
Okay.
I
All
was
right.
just envisioning
He's
Rick Astley.
I was gonna
Okay.
say he's gonna
Give
be
it a little
Psy.
shimmy.
He's gonna be Psy.
Oh man, that's some advanced level stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Needs to work up to Psy.
Yeah, true, true. So, all right. Anya emerges from the hyper chamber and Anya now has the skill Blade Dancer. It's a dexterity skill. She's good, but she has problems with stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Ren's got all his stuff counted out, all his stuff divided up, and his safe set up,
Mm-hmm.
ready to go. Uh, Timmy's learned up on some things, and feeling pretty confident, but still feeling weird. The drink helps with that, the weird bone structure thing. He likes playing with those
I
three
don't.
balls too.
Is anybody gonna tell Anya?
Oh yeah, 'cause she went into the chamber before. Probably not.
Yeah.
He's just gonna walk her. He's walking around in the uniform. I know Anya
Yeah.
didn't watch the show, but I'm sure she saw stuff from it. Like she saw
She probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
images from it, so she
Yeah.
probably
Mm-hmm.
is aware of what those guys look like, what their uniforms and
Yeah.
stuff look like, just from the
Mm-hmm.
show. So, so Timmy doing his thing. Kegel also studied up on some, all that stuff,
All that stuff.
demonology, and weirdness in the art world, and you're ready to go. So, let's see. It's the fifth day, and you have to leave this evening. And Gigi's kind of like pacing around. It's like, seems stressed out.
What's up? Is something wrong?
What's the problem?
I thought, I had a pilot for you, but I don't know. I've got one more thing to try. You have to leave by this evening, so we don't have much time. It's morning right now. Any last minute things that you need to do them. Because you've got to leave tonight so that you can arrive by late tonight. Because the party starts tomorrow.
Hmm. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I think we're okay.
All
Timmy
right.
slave.
Timmy Slave, that might be true.
It's something else I've been working on, but again, I have some prospects. I'll be back. I've got a little bit of business to do. Whatever you have to do, you do it right now, but make sure you're here by dinner time so that you can leave. And then Gigi goes. Does anybody have anything that they actually do want to do, or anything that they want to discuss before while it's just you, anything like that? You have the time to do it now. If not, I'm gonna skip.
So how are we going to smuggle the drugs on?
You don't have to
Will
smuggle
I
the
have to
drugs on.
smuggle them? Yeah.
No. Ren has been invited as a drug dealer. Or what the heck is Ren's name? What are you guys' names again?
It is. Hold on, I got it pulled up here somewhere. My name is Rhyme Crime.
Rhyme
Crime,
crime, that's
crime, of
right.
course.
I forgot.
That's my
Excellent.
guy.
Yeah, Rhyme Crime is an invited drug dealer. He's like meant to be at the party. So no, you don't have to smuggle that in. Yeah, the toughest thing is trying to get in your weapons.
Ah, I see. Um,
Well, there's
Keep got
music
plenty
equipment
of keys left.
that has to
Hmm.
be brought on board. So the weapons could possibly be smuggled in with some of the music equipment.
do we have a bag of holding? Can we just toss a few of them in there?
You do, and did you bring the bag of holding with you? Doesn't
That
Ren
is
keep it?
Yeah,
that is
I've got it.
Ren's.
Yeah, so if you have the bag of holding, then yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that's what you do is you put all your stuff in the bag of holding, and then you put the bag of holding and fold it up as a little bag and just like stick it into a case.
Mhm.
Stick it in somebody's pocket or something, put it somewhere safe where but it just feels like a little piece of fabric so that like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cuz the yeah, because the spellcasters in the party know how the bag of holding works, meaning that they know that if you put those things in there, that they don't exist in this like plane of existence anymore.
Mhm.
So they can't be scanned.
Now the question is, do these advanced civilizations and people know what
Know
a bag
about
of holding is?
magic or know how to that you're not really sure about.
Um, should we ask GG? Should we look it up in the computer?
I
Gigi's
would
gone.
say I would say
Um,
that we should keep the bag of holding a
secret.
a secret from anybody who is not us.
Yeah.
But I guess the
Okay.
question is, are you going to use it?
I think that would be the
Yeah.
best thing is to use the bag of holding. Uh, the blades that I'll be using for my dance, obviously I can take those aboard because they're expecting it. But anything like our plasma weapons, those should all go into the bag of holding. We can retrieve them after we get aboard the ship.
Do we want to have a backup plan just in case if our bag of holding does not work? It'd be better us
When has it
not.
ever not worked?
Well, there's no guarantee that it would work.
Is that one of our spellcasters saying that?
Yeah, it's Gothics.
Hmm.
We don't know anything really about, these people, or we were pretty new to all of this. Do you want to risk the opportunity that we're stranded without our weapons?
Well, what is currently in the bag?
The last thing that was in the bag was like a bunch of random shitty like electronics that we just dumped in there. But
If
then
that
like
didn't,
Ren
yeah,
keeps some of his stuff in there as well.
that hasn't set any alarms off, has it?
Um, Not that I'm aware. No one said anything to me. I still have it.
Yeah,
I
nobody
say,
said anything. I mean,
yeah,
Okay. Well,
I say we take the chance. It's
I
worked for us
agree.
in the past.
all right. If we feel so confident, then sure it'll be just fine.
sure, it'll be just fine.
Famous last words.
Of course. All right, so
Wait a minute. Now, has Sarth completely been this tentacle thing for like the entire 4 days?
oh yeah, Sarth is completely like in character as this like weird Oa thing, and is like clings to Gothics at all times, and almost like it's like a piece of clothing.
Are
In
we talking about the
fact,
cephalopod?
in fact, uh, if Gothics is down, um, Sarth actually, uh, you
We'll
know,
use his tentacles to just like
will
jack him
no,
off.
will literally be his shirt if Gothics just wants to go topless and have like just Sarth just totally wrapped around him.
And not wear my nice little light mail that I just got?
Well, it's he likes the closeness.
I mean, Gothics isn't against it. He's been through a variety of weird shit.
Yeah, of course. Um, yeah,
But
it's up to you. If you take off your shirt, the Sarth will definitely be all wrapped around you.
I'm sure it'll be better for business. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Better for Bingus.
And in fact, he kind of makes your skin tingle and gives it kind of like a shimmery glow.
Ooh,
So,
I'm looking fancy.
good stuff.
Feel a little
So,
Now you watch. Sarth is a master of weapons. So like the next time when we get into a fight, Guthix has got whatever weapons he's using. Sarth goes out. He can pull out some some plasma weapons and
It's-
just
I've
start
got
blasting.
I've got like 8 arms, including my own. Starts holding some of the pistols. I'm swinging a sword around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
hmm I needed to chow down on a taco for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Enjoy. Steve's
Today is
on my
actually
tongue. Is
National Taco Day. Actually,
that right?
yeah,
Is it?
You get
that's
free
what I
tacos
saw.
in there?
Today is National Taco Day.
Was that a
Nice.
Taco Bell taco?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. 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 One fire, one
Mm.
Diablo.
Remember when Taco Bell tacos were like $1?
And with
Yeah.
coffee. You remember tacos and coffee, Jay?
Jesus.
Tacos and coffee,
At at
donuts.
the at the at the Dunkin' Donuts at 2 in the morning
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they didn't care that we brought food in.
Yeah,
Or,
well, I
or
mean,
or
they were
throw
selling
the
us
taco
coffee.
packet sauce up into the plants.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Or
True,
play
toss them up in
Monopoly.
the plants.
Or
Yeah, we
play
played
Monopoly.
games. Yeah, it was dope. The good old days. Anyway, hmm, now I'm all
Yeah.
phlegmy from that taco.
That's what you get for Taco Bell,
Hell yeah,
Lemmy.
definitely. All right, so you guys kind of have some discussions about your weapons, bag of holding, all those kinds of things, and it finally passes into afternoon, and finally, Gigi comes in with a person. She's got somebody with her. The person is wearing a full helmet with kind of like a black visor. It's like a silver helmet with kind of a black visor in the middle,
My god, it's Daft Punk.
and a yellow and black jumpsuit.
It's
And
Black Tiger Sex Machine.
and out of the helmet is long golden locks. And Gigi says, "Last minute, I found somebody who I think will fit the bill for both your pilot and Timmy's slave.
Oh,
Every yes,
2-in-1 special.
everyone meet Stephanie Mars.
Oh my god.
Stephanie Mars.
Stephanie Mars.
Stephanie Mars is that Veronica's sister?
Yep. Let's see here. We'll there you go.
Oh, like that.
Specifically that. Stephanie Mars. She says, "Hello." Her voice is kind of muffled from the helmet.
Oh, nice to meet you. I am, I guess you can call me Deaf Dick. Deaf Dick Narkle. But the name's Timmy. Thanks for helping us out.
Hello, Timmy. Probably I'll be calling you Master, I would suppose.
That's true. Yeah. You don't have to call me that, in private. It's all right.
I'm being paid handsomely by your friend here, your employer, so you can trust me. And I'll have to trust you. I won't take the mask off, but she removes the rest of her clothing.
So
Oh.
she's sitting there all naked.
So yeah, she's like totally from the neck down, she's like totally butt naked. And she clamps this thing to her neck and hands Timmy the chain.
Oh my.
Now, she's about 5'1". She's a human female. From her body, you'd say she's somewhere probably in her 20s. She's very, very fit, but she's got scars. Uh, the biggest and most notable being one that goes from underneath her left breast all the way down to her right hip, and then has another part that crisscrosses just above her belly button. And it's like one of those big scars that has the marks on either side, and it's like a big crisscross. Like, but she's got like scars and burns all over her.
Ah.
But other than that, she's very fit. She's got like the body of a gymnast.
So, do you know the basic plan for the mission?
I've been briefed. We need to get Art, possibly kill the Baron. I'm your slave. You'll protect me. But if we get into problems, I can handle weapons. I can handle myself. Stephanie Mars is a bounty hunter. She's had some renown of late and worked for me before, so you'll be in good hands.
All right. So, is there anything else we need to do?
It's time to leave.
Let's make our way.
And just in case it wasn't also, Stephanie is also your pilot as well. So
Yeah,
you need to keep her alive because she's your way off the ship. So she's very unprotected, so she is relying on you for protection and to not sell her or trade her or whatever, because people will most certainly ask. So she kind of goes over that with you as you're kind of getting on board the ship. She's like, yeah, please don't sell me. That's not part of the deal. I'll escape and come back and kill you in your sleep. Is what she tells you.
All right.
So
Not a friend does it first.
exactly. So initially, you all load on board the same ship, but you travel some distance and you meet another ship. On that ship, Thiwar and Anya depart from you. So Thiwar and Anya kind of like get on this, essentially stop at this what seems to be like a big station, and they have some instructions, have been given some instructions, and are basically riding this like space train.
Okay.
Everyone else eventually goes to different little places. Kegel uh, goes off on another small little ship, and Ren and Guthix go together in this kind of what looks to be like a really fancy, like it's a tricked out ship. Their final arrival ship is like it's real blinged out, and the general is eventually put in,
Admiral.
or admiral, sorry. Well, the grand driver of the Overlord and Stephanie Mars are eventually put on a ship that is a private Sinparayan ship. And let us go ahead and everybody roll. Everybody roll a d6.
D6.
Ah, yeah, 2 crew.
Lots of fours.
I rolled, but it appears it's taking quite some time to.
You got a 4.
Oh, I got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't it pop up for me? What the hell?
All right. So Kegel arrives on Space Whale first before anyone else. And she arrives and is shown her room. She has good accommodations. The Space Whale is a giant space luxury liner. It has tons of guest quarters and all kinds of other amenities aboard it. And people
But
are
it's really
starting.
the guest quarters are really small, and you get your bracelet, and you have to go, and everything is all coordinated. Then you go see Kylo Ren, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
does
yeah.
his
No,
thing.
this
Yeah.
is not what is that, Galaxy Tour or some
Yeah. Right.
Star Wars hotel, rip-off hotel.
Yeah.
No, not that. Not that at all. No. Luxury accommodations. You see, Kegel notices that at the moment, there are probably more staff than guests. And interestingly enough, all of the staff seem to be, in Kegel's eyes, they all look like golems. They're basically all mechanical, they're all robots.
Hmm.
So there are guests kind of filtering in, people going to their rooms and stuff, people arriving. One thing that you note is that the bottom level, some people have arrived in ships, and there's a whole big bottom level that is just like a giant hangar. And when you arrived, you saw like a lot of ships in this hangar. Something that you definitely noted. Let's see. So everybody else begins to arrive, and Anya and Thiwar, uh, you finally arrive on a ship full of other artists,
Okay,
most of
so they're just
who
like
are
all the
like,
artists.
well, like most of artists, dancers, performers, most of whom are in their zone. Most of them are kind of like you listening or thinking about their performances. People are generally not talking to each other, but there are
Mm.
definitely a variety of people. But that's what you figured out. Uh, Eventually, everyone arrives and is shown to their room. Uh, Anya and Thawar are told that if they should need any help with their schedules, they should talk to the staff. The
I'll flag someone down right away to get my schedule.
the party has a kind of a set schedule. Where is my schedule? Oh, there's my schedule. So, guests and performers have the main schedule of the party. The way that it works is thus. From 6 a.m. to noon, there is breakfast. Breakfast is open, meaning that you go to breakfast when you want. It's served from 6 to 12, and you go whenever. Pretty open. From noon to 6 are various events, showcases, discussions, performances. They're in various areas and they're kind of in blocks. That's when Thiwar and Anya will both have schedules within these time frames. But I'm just giving you the general schedule at this point. From 6 to 7, there's kind of a free time, and then from 7 to 9 is dinner. Dinner is mandatory. You have to come to dinner. Everyone comes to dinner. And dinner is a formal thing where you sit down and you eat with the Baron, who doesn't eat, but you have to. So, um,
So,
so
so
that's
basically, this is WhaleCon.
yeah, exactly. It is WhaleCon.
It's WhaleCon.
So that's from 7 to 9. From 9 to 10, you have another break. And then from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. the next day, there is the party. And the party is kind of like a ball, a rave, and an art show all at once. And it's in the grand ballroom and it's really big. And it lasts all night and kind of it officially ends at 6 a.m. when everything peters out and then breakfast starts. Every day is like that. Every day kind of has the same basic schedule, where the things between noon and 6 kind of vary throughout the days, but everything has that. The final day, the party could actually last into a fourth day. Um, so technically, the party is more than 3 days, but on the fourth day, you have to be out by 3 p.m.
Or they're gonna charge you a premium.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. No, you gotta be going. So that
Those robot
is
maids are
Okay.
knocking at the door. Come on, we need to clean the room next for the next people to come in next party. Come on, get out.
all right. So those are the schedule of WhaleCon. And as far as Thawar and Anya, again, they will be having schedules to perform in the noon to 6, but then they'll also be required to perform at the party. And you'll want to perform at the party because the party is a big deal. So it's the night
Okay.
before, and what is everybody doing? You're kind of in this, like I said, it's this big liner. Uh, Everybody has information on where their rooms are. The rooms seem to be all on the same deck. It's like a mid-deck thing.
Okay. I guess we make haste. Let's walk around and get accustomed with the ship.
That is day one of con. Just walk around the con.
Yeah. Actually,
Lay of the
uh,
land.
Anya is going to find out uh, where Mr. Crime's room is from one of the uh, servants, so that she can get herself ready. So she's gonna ask a servant where.
What do you mean get her? Is she gonna try to get high? Is that what?
Well,
Wait.
no, that's her cover story for
Yeah,
for
she doesn't
Oh,
visiting
expect.
that room.
to meet. I see. Her cover story
That's her cover.
to meet
That's her
up.
cover
I
story
get it.
to meet up with Ren so that she can get her weapons.
I see. All right.
I'm going to, being a avant-garde demon person artist, I'm looking for the art gallery.
So at the moment, you know that a lot of the art. If you ask, you're told that a lot of the art is held in the main ballroom. Other than the exhibits, at at the moment, nothing is open. So at the moment, you can't go into those areas. You're told. No, you'll have to wait until you know until it's time, until those
Uh,
areas open up. In fact, there's nothing in there right now because they're preparing for breakfast in the morning because they have breakfast in the main ballroom. So, does Thiwar go with Anya?
Yeah.
Okay, so Thiwar and Anya are headed to Ren's room, and Keegel's kind of walking around the ship. She's asking about that stuff. What are Ren and Guthix doing?
I'm just getting a lay of the land, going wherever I can go. You know.
So at the moment,
Sweet.
it looks like you you and Kegel, you kind of feel like you kind of ask around, you walk around, you look and see what you can find. It seems that you at the moment are confined to the guest room section, and there's not a whole lot going on except for there's like you know there are like various amenities that you can go to, like ship amenities. Like there's like a game room. There's like various hollow rooms that you can go into. There are there are kind of like workout rooms and other things like that. Orgy rooms. So you know there are all kinds of
Man,
things like that that you
Yeah,
have
I mean
access
it's a
to at the
con. I gotta
moment.
check out the game room.
gotta check out the pre-con orgy.
Definitely. All right. And then Stephanie tells Timmy that they should probably just go to their room and like chill for right now. Look at the schedule, see what's going on.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. We got a long
Daggone
few
it,
days ahead of us.
I have to pee again, but I'm only gonna be going for just a sec, I swear.
All right, I'm going to be right back too, actually. Shut up.
Alright. Sorry about that. I had a terrible, terrible, terrible headache yesterday, so I have been super hydrating today, so that was not a thing that happened to me today, and so fortunately it has worked so
Oh
far.
yeah.
So yeah, good stuff there. All right, so Anya and Thiwar go to the room that is assigned to Rhyme Crime, but Rhyme Crime's not home. Not sure if he's gotten there yet.
We'll find him soon enough.
Thiwar, make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
You know that if Rhyme Crime, aka Ren, is in range, you could probably figure out where he was. You probably talk to him.
I'll try to send a message to Ren then. Or Rhyme Crime, I mean. Rhyme, are you nearby? Where are you?
I'm sorry, the number you've dialed is not available. Please press 1 to, to view more options.
Yeah.
I
No.
will mentally say one.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just heading over to the game room to see what's going on. It is a
Are you-
party after all.
So you actually are in range?
If I,
That
He
him?
is in
I
range,
assume I'm
yes.
in range.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
He
Okay.
is, yeah.
We should not do the retrieval in public, of course.
Reedy and I would like to meet up if possible. If you could come to a discreet location, such as your room.
That's to me.
Yes.
I think I could do that.
We ran out of alcohol, and we know you keep all the vodka in your room.
All right. Okay, so you're going to wait for Rhyme Crime to get back to his room so that you can retrieve your weapons, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is Guthix hanging out with Rhyme? What's your name, Guthix?
Oh, Cameron said he stepped away, so he might not actually be back yet.
Ah, dang.
Oops.
All right. It's okay.
Might be.
No problem. So what's Kegel doing? Is she gonna relax in her room, or is she gonna check out some of the guest amenities?
But
Yeah.
Jay said he stepped away, so you got to come
What?
back. No, I'm
He's still
joking.
there.
I'm always kind of away.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I want to check out some guest amenities. Just kind of like see if there's anything I'm going to enjoy. Not looking for an orgy, but I am looking for
An orgy.
An
yeah,
orgy.
He's
All
an
right.
orgy of the mind.
Okay, so you're looking for something interesting.
Yes.
gonna go into the orgy room and start doing some of his demon art in the orgy room.
No. No.
Start freaking people out.
I'm just gonna freak people out by like walking around and just staring at them with my crazy ass outfit.
People, there's some people in this room playing playing a game called Scuffleboard. That's horrendous. Where they slide these little hairless monkeys around on this deck.
No real
And there's
monkeys were harmed during the making of
and there's kind of this
episode of Up and Away.
yeah, all CGI in your imagination. So
I've
so
returned.
that's pretty crazy. Hey. So is Guthix with Ren? Is Guthix hanging with Ren?
I think for a little while, and then he'll branch off. You said something about a hologram room? Sounds
So
interesting.
Ren was gonna go to the game room, but then he got a message from Thiwar saying that hey, come back to the room so we can get our weapons. So you're gonna go back to the room and meet up with them, or are you gonna go and
Ah, yes,
go on
that's
your own?
probably more important.
All right. So Kegel's off screwing around somewhere. Timmy is in his room with Stephanie, and
Bow, chicka bow, chicka
at some
bow,
point,
wow,
Stephanie's
chicka
probably going to
bow.
remind Timmy that he needs to get his weapons and that they should probably go to Rhyme Crime's room as well.
Timmy's got that big purple weapon.
So
Yeah, he does.
everybody but Kegel arrives at Rhyme Crime's room. And is Kegel going to play the monkey game or not?
I don't think Kiko could play the monkey game.
Well, it's probably she's a little short.
Yeah. They may start thinking Kiko is a monkey.
They start throwing her down the lane.
True, true. There is Kegel has come upon a room that is called the Deprivation Room.
Okay. Is it
It looks like it's all
deprivation
black in
chamber?
there. Just looks all
Interesting.
black inside. Do you step in?
Oh yeah.
When you step in, all your senses are dull, and you kind of like you feel your feet lift off the ground, and you're kind of floating in of this weird blackness. And it's
My
kind of
God.
just this weird like the whatever is around you, you're not even sure if it's like air or liquid, but it's like the exact same temperature as your body, and you just start to feel real relaxed, and you're just in this like super black, super deprived state, all your senses completely deprived.
3 days later, we're like,
Yeah, I'm like,
where
how
the
the
hell,
hell did
where
we
the
get out
hell's
of
Kegel,
this?
man? Just like spends 3 full days in that room,
She's
just
just
like
in the
whatever.
Eagle took some green haze, and she'll be in there for a while.
yeah, she'll be in there for a while. So Kegel's being deprived. Everybody else meets at Rhyme Crime's room. You see the performers are already there. Now Anya, I forgot to mention that Gigi did give you two other things. Number one, she gave you a very, 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 very revealing outfit that you should wear. She also
Oh,
gave
for is that the revealing outfit for dancing, or
yes.
the revealing outfit for just normal?
Well, she tells you that you should probably mostly wear this.
Okay.
She also gives you a thing that's a strip that you put across your forehead. You press the middle button. It's called a face tuner.
Okay.
And
It makes you look
basic
so ugly.
yeah, basically what it is it's like a real-time live beauty filter.
Oh, it's
And
makeup.
but it's like no, it's not makeup. It's like a real-time live beauty filter for your face. So it's not makeup. It's like you know how like you see some like Uggo on Instagram and she puts like 8 bazillion photos on her
Hmm.
filters on her face and then she looks like some like some like weird AI model thing, but is
Sure.
all symmetrical and big eyes and all that shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it does. So basically as long as Anya doesn't open her mouth, the face tuner gives her +4 to charisma.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it really does wonders.
Wow.
Yeah. So she has these two things. She's got the face tuner and she's got this I would say several super real because she's not just going to have one. She gave you a
Hmm.
bunch of them, but they're all like just the most skimpy things that you could possibly like just barely cover in anything because you're a dancer. They're dancer outfits.
Did she
Hmm.
give her like boob tuners too?
Nah, she didn't give her any of that.
So let
She
me
had
ask
to
you
use
this:
her natural
knowing that,
assets for that.
knowing what
Be like Jessica
we're
Rabbit.
supposed to do, are there places on these, even though they're revealing outfits, like, are they like spy outfits? Are there places where she can strategically put things that?
Probably not. No. Unlikely.
Strategically put
Because the whole
things.
idea is that she has her blades, because that's part of her thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So, you know. So yeah, so that's your deal. Obviously, Gigi brought many outfits for Hans Proner as well, because Hans can't ever be seen wearing the same thing twice.
Of course.
Yeah. So he's got a big case of stuff. So you retrieve your weapons, and everybody but Kegel is in crimes room.
I don't even know how to get in the room now.
Yeah, you're lost in the deprivation room, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
it's not
You're
like
floating in the
you
void.
can no longer make choices. You can definitely make choices. You could try and move around if you wanted,
Well,
for
attempt
sure.
to move around.
Yeah, if you attempt to move around, you kind of floating around, but you eventually you can find walls.
Well, I'll find the wall and attempt to get out.
All right. You're like messing around in the wall for a while. Make an intelligence check.
Gosh, I gotta be intelligent.
Or do
Kegel's
you
biggest obstacle.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you
Hmm.
made it out. You kind of flop out of the room. What an interesting experience.
I think about going back in again first, honestly, because I liked it, but I'm also going to go and try to find the other people who were not actually. I just want. I really don't know what I want because I don't want to act like I know anyone else. Because everyone just getting together kind of is pretty obvious. So I'm not gonna act like I know or I'm just gonna walk around some more.
Okay. Kegel will be by later. Has everyone gotten settled in? That's Stephanie Mars.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much we can do at the moment. Only the guest quarters are available.
Hmm. I'm sure the Baron is preparing for his parties. Have you received your schedules yet?
Yes.
Uh, did I receive a schedule yet? Probably
Well,
not.
everybody received the basic schedule, but Thiwar and Anya have not actually received their performance schedules yet.
Hmm.
Mm.
Ah. Okay, so no, we have not.
No. Yes. No. We have not.
Hmm. I don't really know how these things work. Well, now that we have our weapons, Master, we should go. That was to Timmy, obviously.
Sorry, say again.
Stephanie Mars, the bounty hunter,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
slave, is
Yes.
basically saying, "Hey, now that we have now that you have your weapons, we should go back to our room. Like we should get out of here. Like we
What's the
shouldn't
hurry?
stay. We shouldn't stay in this room all together like this. It's suspicious. You've bought your
I
drugs. We should
agree.
go."
Get out.
All right. All right. Let's go.
We'll have to try
We
and
should
meet
leave
covertly
staggered.
again. All right.
So
So
after a few minutes, everyone walks out sporadically.
everybody kind of walks out, goes back to their places, and Thwar, let's see. This is for your schedule. This is for how good of a schedule you have. Roll a 20-sided die.
Oh, you're getting screwed.
Oh, natural 20. Okay.
Okay.
Well, it depends. It depends on what Steve is considering good and bad.
Was that a skill check or a save?
Those are the amount of hours you have free over the next 4 days.
Dang.
Okay.
Perform, bitch, perform.
Now Anya, D20. Oh my gosh. You guys get your schedules. Anya is scheduled to dance every day from 12 to 6
Fuck.
with 1/2 hour break, and then she is expected to then again dance from 12 to 6 with a 1/2 hour break. So her schedule is from noon to 6
God.
p.m.
And from
and
midnight
then
to 6
from
a.m.
midnight
Yeah.
to 6 a.m. That is her dance
Okay.
schedule.
That is
Okay.
brutal.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
It's rough.
Yeah.
She just looked at it and she was like, "Oh fuck." The Wars is a little better, except for that he is scheduled for this revolving thing of performance, panel, meet and greet signing.
Oh damn. Oh god.
And so basically he has to do this the performance is about 15 minutes. Then he has to do he has to talk for maybe another 15 minutes. Then he has to sign autographs and like meet people individually for an hour. So he's got an hour and a half, and then it starts over.
Oh.
And that's during the 12 to 6, right? So he's got what, 4 blocks of that during the 12 to 6 during the day. And then during the party from 10 to 6 a.m. he performs, well, he actually performs at starting every hour from 10 to 6 a.m. He has a performance. And so, yeah, so both of them have pretty brutal schedules. And there is like some coordinator that keeps like buzzing your quarters. It is a person named it is a person named Henna Misha. And Henna keeps calling you and being like, "Are you sure that you are going to be prepared? You have to be there by this time." And Henna is like awful. And apparently has like complete access to the comm of your room and you cannot shut it off.
Awesome.
Thiwar, make a charisma check.
Oh, what did I click?
It takes you about an hour, but Henna eventually believes you that you're going to be like okay and like everything's going to be fine, and she leaves you alone. Anya, make a charisma check. Uh, yeah, about the same. You fuck with her for about an hour, but finally you're able to like convince her that you're good to go. But it took a while. So she leaves you alone for the rest of the night, fortunately.
Computer. Once she's left alone, she's gonna see if there's any kind of computer access in here.
Yes.
Ah, good. Just
Yes.
checking.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes. All right. So, other than settling to your rooms, they got their schedules. Is anyone else doing anything?
New game for YouTube. Anytime someone says, I gotta take a piss or I have to go to the bathroom, you have to drink.
True.
We don't care what you drink.
Sometimes it's like that.
Sometimes it
We
be
we
like that.
we actually don't care what you drink. You can drink
Or
whatever you want.
or you
You can
can
drink.
smoke or
You can
vape.
drink. Yes, you can do whatever you like, but you must do something.
And every time the audience takes a drink, Amy takes a drink.
Especially if they put a comment in Twitch.
Speaking of
Is
which,
Big
hey,
Papa still in chat? Is he gonna
Big
is he
Papa's
gonna
still
drink
there.
or smoke with us?
We've got while we're waiting, we've got another TV viewer. We've got uh Harambe Stan 69, Pseudo Nymphoria, and Valentina Alcaraz hanging
Nice.
Oh,
out.
him.
Hey guys, what's up? Peeps. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining.
Ugh.
Welcome to WhaleCon.
Yeah.
Welcome to WhaleCon. Hope to
Probably
see
not
you
as
there.
probably not as great as Nelson Con, but hey, you never
Hey,
know.
even Nelson Con doesn't compare to SawCon.
True.
SawCon?
What's
Sock
SawCon?
on these nuts.
Oh,
uh
dang.
yeah. Yeah, so we just proved again that Dicks in the Dark are 12-year-old boys. So,
Mhm.
And you
Excellent.
wouldn't have it any other way.
yep.
All right, so night passes and it's breakfast. So, again, breakfast is a free period. Breakfast, you can kind of go whenever you want, get some food. Um, Breakfast is from 6 a.m. to noon. And everything really starts at noon.
I shall break it fast and get some breakfast.
See,
Anya's
Timmy,
deci- Anya's decided that breakfast is probably the best time. It's probably the only time she's really, really, really going to be able to get rest, since she is, supp- since she's mad. It's mandatory that she's at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So breakfast is like she's gonna go down to breakfast as early as she can and get something, and then come back
And try and sleep until
and
like
try to get
rest.
some rest until it's time.
Okay.
So like that's probably going to be what she does every day.
Every day. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Um
All
yes.
right. Is anybody else going to breakfast super early, like right away?
oh yeah,
Is anybody there at 6 a.m.?
Yes.
Timmy and Stephanie
Not
get up at
red.
the crack of dawn, and they go.
Okay. Is everybody there at 6 a.m.? Does everybody go super early
No,
just to get a lay? Or
No,
is
Ren's not gonna be there early.
okay, okay. So Ren's sleeping in. What about
Yeah.
Keegle?
Kegel is going to show up It's 6:01.
Okay, so still early. All right.
No,
So
yeah, but like no, literally like 6:01.
gotcha. And what about Timmy and Guthix again? What's their plan?
Timmy and Stephanie are going at the crack of dawn. They'll
Early.
be
Okay.
there soon as possible. Guthix is more of a late nighter naturalist, so
Okay.
he'll wake up later. Um, might not even get breakfast.
All right. So
He's nourished by the cephalopod that's giving him the energy on his body.
Yes.
gotcha. So everyone but Ren and Guthix go to breakfast early, which means that you get to see the layout of the main deck.
Oh my god. Need to zoom way out.
Now let me
Oh, where did
get
it go?
it. That might be. Oop.
There it is. I gotta move this out of the way. There.
That's pretty good. You can see most of it.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. So where is breakfast? Is
No, that's the real ballroom.
is
Mhm.
breakfast in the ballroom? Is that where?
Yes. So basically, breakfast is in the ballroom. So just to give you an idea, um, when you come up from your rooms, you
Oh,
come up
goddamn.
to the main elevators right here. So right here in the middle. So that's where you come out of. Obviously, you can see doors, stairs. I'm sorry.
I love the ballroom.
The ballroom.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's
Why are you sorry?
because I'm laughing in people's ears. Oh
Because he
shit.
literally lost his composure.
Because I did. I literally lost my composure. I don't know why that's so funny.
Couldn't have expected anything less, really.
Oh god, we gotta clip this. This is it. This is it. This is the clip.
Did you create the ballroom before it, or did someone else do it?
I didn't do it. I don't. I think this was our. I think this was
There's
our
some,
friend Garrett created the
yeah.
ballroom.
oh, oh, I'm crying. Oh my god. Like for real. Oh shit, that's really bright on my that's really bright. Is there a way? Let me see. Hang on.
Is there a way to dim those balls?
Yeah, no, I'm looking to see if there's a way to map. Let me see. Can I make it?
God.
If I can do that or not. Oh my goodness. Ooh, shoot. Um. Ooh, yeah. Let me do that. Can I, that
Oh wow, the spinning dicks in the dark looks really really funky. As it passes over the white, it looks really funky. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
It's got like
Yeah.
there's a little edge to it.
yeah. So it looks
Oh
really
man.
kind of sparkly as it passes over the white.
Oh my gosh. All right. So yes, breakfast in the ballroom. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, I love you guys.
Many more to
Damn.
come.
Yeah, yeah. Excellent. Hopefully somebody laughed along with me there because that was great. Yeah, so breakfast in the ballroom. You come up these elevators right here. As you can see, there are doors, and um, the other thing that you find is that these these rooms around here, all of these rooms are the rooms that will have like the various like exhibits and things like that. So these rooms kind of around the perimeter. And as you come up and you can kind of see these things here, these are actually space balconies. So essentially, if you go out those doors, you're on this balcony and there's only just a force field, an invisible force field. So basically, it's a balcony where you can just go out and you're just on a space balcony, and it just looks like you're on a balcony just looking out into the stars with like nothing there.
Okay, so if we actually go out, are we orbiting something, or where are we? Can
No,
we
you're
kind
in
of see?
space. Yeah,
Or
yeah. If you go
immediately
out,
sucked into the vacuum of space
yeah,
and die.
yeah. If you go out and check that out, you are flying through space currently.
Okay, okay. So
Yep.
there's no view other than space.
There actually is kind of a view starting to form. It looks like directly ahead of you, if you go out any of these three, these like forward three, which is kind of the likely ones if you're around the ballroom, what you see is it looks like there is almost like a cloud way in the distance, but you're getting closer to it.
Is there
So
anything blocking these balconies? Like, well, does our ship, I guess a better question, the ship that I didn't come on, that everyone else came on, does it have like a loading port? Like how like one of those platforms that drops down in the bottom of the ship?
Well, that's the problem. See,
Oh, was it an airship?
we're gonna have to steal a ship to get out of here because
I thought.
nobody even Stephanie's ship didn't she didn't bring her own ship.
Oh, okay.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
So
That was my misunderstanding.
that
Never
ship
No.
mind.
is somewhere else. We have to steal a ship to get off of here.
Yeah, if I wasn't clear, all of you essentially got dropped off just by different
Okay.
Mhm.
means. So none of you actually have a ship. Stephanie is your pilot. So basically, if as long as you can get a ship, secure a ship, which like I said, as you were coming in, everybody just like Kegel, as you were kind of coming in, you realized that bottom level of the ship is a great big hangar. And so there are
Mm.
definitely ships that look like they're like, in the hangar. People did arrive seemingly on their own private ships. So there are people ships down in the hangar. Um, Now, specifically about these, things that I was just talking about, they literally look like I said, it's like a balcony. So it's like,
Just open.
you can come right out to the railing and it's literally like it's open to space, but there's an
I-
invisible force field
is it
keeping
close
the
enough to
atmosphere
reach
in.
and touch?
The force field?
Yes.
No, no. If you reach your hand out over the edge of the balcony, it still just feels like you're kind of reaching out into space.
Ah, okay. So the force field is past where
The
one
force
could
field is
reach.
past the balcony, technically, which means that somebody could fall off. You're not sure what would happen if that happened, but
Ha.
since it's
Okay.
not close, because obviously you can
Well,
reach
what
over
happens? What do you do? I mean, if you look down, what's down there? If you lean over the
space.
balcony and look down. Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
like, okay, so these things basically, if you look at Space Whale, I'm gonna go back here. They're basically, it's like it's here. It's like these windows here. So you guys are
Okay.
kind of out on, like literally out in space.
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, it makes
It's
sense.
really
Yes.
cool. I mean, if you're imagining it the way that I'm hoping that I'm describing it, uh, then uh, then yeah, it's an interesting sensation because it just feels like you're again, um, you know, in another way, it almost just feels like you're just in a balcony in the night sky, but the night sky just happens to be moving.
Space.
It kind of does give the impression of sailing on a ship, though. It
Mhm.
kind of makes you feel like being back on the airship in a way.
I'm on top of the world.
It's kind of nice.
If we're actually out on these balconies, could I try chucking just a gold coin to try to hit the force field or get it past the force field?
Sure. You like take out a coin and just give it a good toss straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Give it a good toss straight. It hits something about 2 meters out. Kind of there makes like a tss, and you kind of see it slide down and it disappears.
So it does hit something.
It hits
Or it
something and then
seemed
kind of disappears
seemed like it
below.
just okay.
Yeah. And it made like kind of a slight for a second you could kind of see it. You could see the force field. But only for like just as it hit and then it disappeared again. It's kind of just a little flash. So you notice something in the ballroom.
There are
In
big,
fact, just
big,
about
hairy
right
white
here
balls.
where those balls are, you see it. It's on display already.
Yeah, it
Gigi's,
is.
yeah. Well, Gigi's, her precious
Ow,
artifact.
or
You,
phallus.
yeah. This weird kind of tall, meaty, bony sculpture, maybe with kind of wire wrapped around it. Yeah, it's there. It kind of has a place in the prominence in the center. There are other pieces. It's kind of up on this pedestal. So as I said, it's about 2 meters itself. It's up on maybe about a meter, about a 3 foot pedestal. So it's kind of
I thought it was like 10 meters.
If Anya walks up to it, is and kind of goes to touch it, is there a force field around it?
if you get too close to any of the artifacts, you see you
Ah,
you see these guys walking around, and yeah, these guys right here. And if you get too close, and these guys are they're pretty big. They're on these big treaded things, and they kind of roll up on you, and they're like, "Can we help you?"
It's like RoboCop.
yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly what I was thinking. It's the thing from RoboCop, except
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's on
it's
tread.
massive. It's like this. It's like a big fucking tank with like huge arms.
Just admiring.
You can admire. Please do not go too close to the works of the Baron. Thank you for your
Noted.
cooperation.
Noted.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Exactly. And
Um,
it kind of goes.
can she take a can she use like I don't know, because she's a fighter and she can use weapons, does that mean she can recognize weapons as well? Can she see, recognize if there's anything on here that, looks like an obvious weapon or maybe not so much of an obvious weapon? Can she try to determine what these things might be able to do? Is what yeah.
She
Talking
is
about the tank
quite
tops?
certain that their giant metal fists, if nothing else, could absolutely just do all kinds of damage because
Okay.
their fists are like they're like cinder blocks basically, like big steel cinder block
Mm-hmm.
looking things. They're pretty large. It actually also looks like it could just literally roll right over you. It would just crush you if it just rolled right over you. It was,
Okay.
or it seems at this point though, to be slow. Apart from that, you couldn't see any evident uh like energy
Do
weapons,
they
but
do they seem like they're piloted, or uh are they robotic like the servants?
make an intelligence check. You think that it is not, there's not a person in there. You don't think there
Okay.
is. It had a very robotic sounding voice. The voice sounded very weird, and just the way that everything worked, yeah, you're thinking it's likely that there's not a person.
Okay. Okay. How many of these things are like just in this area, just like glancing around, how many are there?
At the moment, there are probably about, you look around, half a dozen in the ballroom area.
Okay. Okay. And this is the only place we've seen them?
So far, this is the only place you've seen these. There are other robot-looking things that are very much humanoid kind of shaped. You've seen those all over. In fact,
Okay.
there's a bunch that that wear these kind of like butler-looking uniforms, similar to like what Thiwar's regular getup is. And
Yeah.
they're just like robots, and they like if you ask one a question, they're kind of like they're robot hosts basically. So you've
Mm.
seen a lot of those. Um, but these things are new. You just started seeing these on this level here.
Okay.
So far, you haven't seen the Baron. It's after 6. You've kind of checked out. Now, is Anya, because she is she's has she changed her mind, or is she gonna just eat and split?
She's gonna eat and split.
Okay.
Now that she's kind of gotten a little bit of a lay of the land, seeing um oh, one other thing before she splits,
Mm-hmm.
the schedule will probably tell her where she's going to check out where she's supposed to do everything. Because I'm sure she's got an assigned place.
Mm-hmm.
So after she eats, she's going to check that out and then she's going to go back to her room. So where is her assignment?
Okay, so on the during the early shift, the day part shift, she
Uh-huh.
is over here
Okay.
in this area right here. This is a performance area, and she is
Okay.
right there.
And
In the
there are balconies there too, right?
Yes, there are balconies right there, as you can see.
Okay.
Uh, or can yeah, you can see. You should be able to see because you
Mm-hmm.
can control your own map on
Yeah.
your side.
Yeah, I
And
can see it.
then and in the main performance, she is going to be in the ballroom. So
Okay.
the party, because the party centers on the ballroom. So her performance is here, ballroom.
Okay.
Uh, Similar thing with the War. The War is actually going to be over here, daytime. His performances and panels are down here on this other side. And same thing, main performance, the party performance in the ballroom or perhaps even out here,
Okay.
depending on where they set up the stage. There's some things in flux about the performances. There are a lot of artists.
Is that something that somebody put, or is that the actual icon that you put in there to represent the statue? There's something right on the M of ballroom, and I can't
The
tell what.
robot.
It's a
Oh,
robot,
is
my
that?
dude.
Oh, that's one of the robots. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just real small because
it was just really tiny. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's because I think this should be to scale. Not. Yeah, this is to scale.
Ah,
So
gotcha. Okay.
yeah, which is why he was really small. Like if you put your characters on there, your people are gonna probably be real tiny. So yeah, like these things, they're not like these balconies, they're like 40 feet each one of the
Mm-hmm.
balconies. And then the ballroom is pretty big, but then there's, so yes. So you can
That means those
see,
that means those balls in the ballroom are massive.
here, I'll do
Oh yeah.
this. Yeah, those balls are huge. Big balls. So yeah, that is the area right there. So yeah, Anya does her thing, and oh yeah, for reference, let's see. I think here. I'll give you some reference. Where are we? So this is just like the front half of Space Whale. For reference, the Destiny is 420 feet long.
Ah,
So Space
Cool.
Whale is over twice the length and way bigger girth than the Destiny.
Man, it's
To
the
give
biggest I've
a
ever seen.
How big's the
yes,
girth?
the girth.
Why don't you find out yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you'll
mhm.
find
Eagle,
out. You will.
Eagle is going. Eagle is going to walk the girth.
Walk the girth. Heck yeah. So, what is Thiwar doing? What's everybody else doing? Anya's splitting, and we only have 15 minutes left, so it's breakfast time, baby.
It's
Uh,
Brexit time. It's time for Brexit.
yeah, the war's just destroying breakfast, and then I'm gonna do a perimeter around this floor and just get familiar, and then I guess go back and get rest.
Ren's
Okay.
getting breakfast in the last 30 minutes.
Okay, so Ren's waiting till the very end. Okay. Is Guthix also pretty much waiting till the end?
Guthix is probably not even going to get breakfast. Like, when does breakfast end?
Noon.
Ooh, that's actually pretty damn late. Um, Guthix will
The
get
thing
up
though,
at
this
like,
this is a party. There's probably food the
Oh
entire
yeah, there's
time.
gonna be
yeah,
food all over the place. I mean, you can even get food in your room because it's like this luxury liner, so it's like not
And
even
that's the
that
thing.
big of
It's
a
like
deal.
for for
Breakfast is
for
it's more about going down and mingling and seeing, like starting to first see the exhibit areas and that sort of thing. Um, it's your first look.
there's probably more entertainers at breakfast than anything else as well.
Yeah, there's a
Because
lot of entertainers at breakfast because they got to get that food before they start their
yeah,
things.
then I think Guthix will go down at about 10 o'clock
And
and then spend some time. Timmy and Stefani. Um, Timmy's going to scarf down as much breakfast as his stomach can handle, and he's going to make Stephanie eat out of a dog bowl while sitting on the floor.
okay, yeah. Stephanie totally does that because she's playing her part. She's like anytime like she like does the flinchy thing, she's like flinching and like yeah. So she's totally playing her part and she hasn't even spoken. She just kind of whimpered a couple of times. So she's getting into her role. Um, so yeah, you're eating and so Thiwar's chowing down on his food, and he like feels he's like eating. He feels like you know how like when somebody's kind of like standing over you, you feel like their
Yeah.
eyes on you.
he's got a
Uh,
fan.
I'll yeah, I'll turn around.
You look up and you see this lizard woman. She is well, she's lizard-like. She's green with scales. She has like kind of slit eyes, and she's got a long tail. She's wearing what looks to be a slinky kind of party dress, and she's got ridges down her back, and they have been colored like rainbow. You also see her claws have been colored. And she says, Hans?
Hello. Yes, I'm Hans Brunner. It's nice to meet you. Who are you?
Hans, I am Hoslot.
She's a whole slot.
I
Yeah, she is.
heard a song the other night that changed my life forever. Could
I'm
you
glad you liked it.
could you sign one of my ridges? And she kind of leans down, and you didn't really notice it before, but she's got some lizard bosom that she's kind of putting in your face. It's scaly, but it's in good shape. Depends on what you're into.
Anything for a fan, of course. And then the signature, the P is actually just a dick, but like I double the P.
Nice.
I
Excellent.
was just thinking about the fucking Ludwig thumbnail where he's saying, "I'm not your friend." The Hans Proner, "I'm not your friend." Anti-parasocial relationships.
Gonna have to look at that one.
It's like a whole video where that we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So Poslot decides to kind of like wiggle in next to you at the table that you're eating at, and she's like, uh, "Tell me everything about you. I need to know."
Well, you see, when I was a young boy, I was lost to the stars with nothing but a spaceship and a guitar.
It's so
Fucking hell.
That's so inspiring. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. You look up across from you, and standing on a bench is this very, very little man. He has a pad, and he's furiously punching into the pad. What were you saying,
Slamphony Santano
Hans?
here.
Um, hello. I don't think we've met. Who are you?
Wista Tway,
Where's the
Paparazzi.
music critic.
way?
I heard your song.
Ah,
Hoslot says, "It was wonderful, wonderful. It changed my life forever. I'll never be
that's
the
why I do it.
same again."
I got
Yeah,
into
yeah,
this
yeah.
business.
Uh, so give me some background on you again. Where did you say you were from, Mr. Pruner?
Well, that's the tragedy, really. When I was a young boy, all I remember is an empty ship. I I never knew my parents. Just trapped in a ship with a guitar and a broken navigation system. Forced to wander the stars with nothing but a guitar.
My
Sounds
God.
like a story to me, but I've recorded it, and I will be looking forward to hearing your other songs. Bye for
Sounds mighty
now.
fine.
That guy jumps off the bench and scurries away. He looked half gnomish, half halfling.
Gnome halfling.
Gnomeling?
Gnome
He's a homie.
You've got to watch out. That was
Gnomes
Mr.
in the
Tway.
Astano.
Is he important around here?
He was on Galaxy's Got Talent.
Ah, must
He
be
was
a
the
big
worst
show.
of them all. He's gonna try and destroy you. But Hans, I'll do anything for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll make sure to look for you at all my shows.
Say my name. Say it.
I actually didn't write it down.
What was my name, Hans?
Uh,
What was it?
Miss Ho, was it?
Whole slut.
Oh, it was a whole slut.
Make
There
a
we
make an
go.
intelligence check. Let's see if you can remember.
I didn't write it down fast enough. Intelligence, you said?
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Oh, look at him.
Hey, you think her name was Hoslut?
Slut. I was right, Miss Ho. Okay. Yeah, Miss Slut, was it? Ho? Ho is your name?
It's all one word, but I'll
Ah,
forgive you.
I'm sorry. Different backgrounds and
Dude,
cultures.
nobody needs to see that. Like fucking hell. Like nobody ever wants to see that fucking close.
I'm role playing, man. Oh shit. Mm. Yeah. So yeah, she forgives you, and she continues to kind of like just she's talking your ear off about all kinds of things. You're you're like talking to her for a while, and like you think she said she was 4 years old. You're almost positive she said she was 4 years old somewhere in the conversation. And she does seem very young, but she seems like a teenager. She's acting like kind of an adolescent. Like she's acting like somebody who's like 13 or 14.
Excuse me, miss. Did you say you were 4 years old?
Almost 5.
Excuse me if this is inappropriate. I'm not familiar with your species, but how old would you normally live?
Oh, pretty good long time, 20, 30 years. Typically, I'd like to spend it.
Oh, I see.
That last part, she doesn't really say it. She just kind of mouths it. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, she wants to mouth something later on. We know this.
So, so just to let you guys know, yeah, there's a party full of interesting characters.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are.
Oh
Gonna get some of
yes.
the hostlet's cochlea later. Gonna get some of that cochlea.
Excuse me?
Oh my goodness. So yes,
Wake up?
WhaleCon has begun. You have yet to see the Baron, but you've seen his minions, his robotic minions. You've also seen a host of other various aliens. There are humans. There are Charl. There are Laputen. Uh, there are
Are there any of the
Lobit,
slaver guys?
Lobit, which is gnomes. Um, you do
Are
see
there
some.
any?
You don't see any Karin. There are no Karin as of
Okay.
yet. You do see some other recognizable races or species from like your that are similar to your own world. You've seen some hobgoblins and some like orcish looking guys, but you've also seen some like very very alien looking things, all manner of colors and shapes and sizes.
And ages.
Exactly, ranging from 4 to 4,000.
Guys, it's okay. She's 4,000 years old.
It's okay. She's 4,000 years old. 100%. So yeah, WhaleCon has started, and you've seen the thing that you have to steal. 3 days.
Yeah, this thing's fucking huge. How are we gonna get it out of here?
I'm not worried about getting it out. I'm just worried about picking it up. I can carry it out.
I rope
Really
it
now.
from the ship through some windows and then just pull it out.
I mean, I can just pull it out.
Oh, I bet you can just
Just-
pull it out.
We just
Yeah,
we
since
just
your
steal
pullout came really good.
we steal a ship, crash our way through the balcony.
I'm just saying, it literally, it could just follow me.
Oh, that's a question. Good question. We're in the ballroom.
hmm
What is up? So if we
This-
look up,
The
what
ceiling.
is up there?
The
You're in
ceiling. But
space.
it's
You're-
incredibly high. It's like probably about a 50-foot ceiling in the.
You're-
Okay,
if
so
you- if
but,
you're in
but it's
space,
not like
you're
it's not like a clear
orientation.
ceiling. It's
No.
actual. It's an actual
No.
ship ceiling. Okay.
Yeah, currently it's just like a smooth, like kind of silvery white ceiling. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty normal
Okay.
looking. Yeah, it's at the moment it's just a big room. It looks like a big fancy futuristic ballroom. Everything's all shiny and new. And then yeah, like I said, there's various kind of pedestals and things. There's art in various places on the walls and kind of set up. And then there's like at the moment for breakfast there are tables kind of interspersed between the art. So people are kind of looking at the art. Some of it, moves, some of it there's sound. Um, so various kind of installations, and yeah, people are just getting their breakfast, and it's essentially kind of just like a buffet style. You just grab some food, and people are kind of looking around, and again, there's kind of mingling going on. There are many people to meet.
All right. So when are we starting a circle of ninja in the corner of the ballroom?
True.
Werewolf.
Oh yeah.
What was the
Never
one that
played
we
werewolf.
used? Yeah, you never played werewolf?
Werewolf is the same as Mafia.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mafia, werewolf, whatever. Yeah, we used to play Mafia all the time. The
That's a classic,
villagers or the townspeople or whatever.
Town of Salem in real life.
Fun stuff, man, for sure. So now you've got a
Nice,
good taste. You're into it.
Yeah. Next session's gonna be action packed.
The next session is definitely going to be interesting. I am curious to see
Garrett?
how it goes down because here's the thing. On my part, I have provided the setting, I have provided the characters, I have
Oh
provided
god.
all that stuff. The heist, that's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure some stuff
So
out.
we'll see. Whatever happens, I'm excited to see because I know you guys. So
Gonna need to study up by playing Persona 5 again.
So
peace.
all right.
Good night,
All right.
everyone.
Good night. Have a great one.
Take care. Woo.
Later.
Hey there, this is Garrett from Dix in the Dark. Check out our live stream every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't worry about missing a stream. The VODs are uploaded to the YouTube channel the following day. Check out the links in the description below.